Hey girl, you know what they say. I don't get ready, I stay ready. I'm heading off to Essen, Germany for Essen Spiel 18 soon, and I wanted to share with you a few tips and tricks for a good travel experience. Obviously, we got to get there first. I'm flying. Now, I'm a big girl, and I need a little bit of extra room. So I upgraded my seat. The best 3 inches I've ever had. You can do the same even if you've already booked your flight. Just go online. It'll probably cost you about $50 to get a seat with a few extra inches that can make a world of difference, especially on a long haul flight or an overnight flight. If you're traveling with someone, I recommend packing one of these escape room games. Now, this in itself is pretty small. You can take it out of the package, sleeve the cards, and that's all you're taking with you. That's the unlock ones. I also have one already in a bag here from the exit games. Also, takes up very little space. Gives you something to do on the plane. If you're traveling alone, like I am, put some games on your phone. Make sure it's fully charged. Take an extra battery with you in case your plane doesn't have power, or more likely, the seat doesn't have power in it. So you have something to do. If all else fails, on a long haul flight, you'll get to do the lovely little TV screen. I personally like Carcassonne because it'll put me to sleep. Or A New Story of Civilization because it's a little bit more meaty. Now, I'm actually taking an overnight flight, so I'm not bringing either of those, but I am going to take some noise-canceling headphones and some sleeping medication because I'm going to be going right from Toronto to Amsterdam, going to do some exploring, and then take the train over to Essen. You saw in my Essen preview a bunch of the games that I was interested in taking a look at. I've narrowed that list down even further because I realized that there's a lot of games on there, and it's going to take a while to pack all those in and get them home. But new this year at Essen is a shipping department in Hall 4. They'll actually let you pack up some games and ship them home. For Canada, though, it's 5 kilograms of games, which is what each one of these stacks is. I purposely picked some big, heavy games to get an idea of it. 5 kilograms of games, it's going to cost you €50 or about 75 Canadian dollars. I think my checked bag, which I don't currently have a plan for, cost me about the same, but can fit all of these games, and that's about 10 kilograms of games. The 10 kilogram tier is going to cost you about 150 Canadian dollars. So I also thought, should I get a new luggage bag that's a hard shell? But I'm like, no, because that's going to cost me $150. So I've now got the $150 plus what I've already paid. So I'm actually going to show you how you can pack these soft shell luggages to protect all of these games and get all of these in there. Don't worry, I'm really good at packing. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is that I've laid down a piece of cardboard just to flatten out the surface of my luggage because it's a little bumpy where the handles go in. Then I'm going to line the outside with rolled up clothes. If you roll up your clothes, you're going to take up less space so you can actually get more of them in there, but also it provides a nice little cushion for the games. I've lined the entire outside with those, and I've put a couple layers of pants on the bottom. I then stick in as many games as I can in the central location, and then once again stuff around the outside because those box corners are the ones that are really going to get hit. One thing to remember is baggage handlers are actually going to use your bag upside down. So put the face of the game towards the bottom of your bag or the back of your bag when it's standing up. And then make sure you put as much padding as you can on the top layer because that's the part that's going to get hit and bumped around. Shake it around a little bit to see if you got it good and keep it nice and secure. My luggage happens to have a little bit of an extra add-on selection for it. Since it's checked luggage, the physical size doesn't matter, but the weight does. Once I pack this all up with all of my clothes that I need for the week, It weighed in around 22 kilograms or 49 pounds. The limit is 50, so I'm pushing it. But I did purposely select more games than I plan on bringing home and games that have a little bit of weight to them so that I can make sure I can go to Essen without worries. Additionally, I'll also have my carry-on. All of my clothes so far and the games I want to bring back from Essen are fitting in my checked luggage. So I'll have my carry-on for anything else as well as shifting the clothes between the two of them. Now, I'm not bringing back this many games. The list I created in the Essen preview, I've narrowed down even further. Then I cross-referenced it with my friendly local game store, FLGS, if you've seen that around and didn't know what it was. I pre-ordered as many of the games as I possibly could. That left me with just 8 to go through. Those 8 I plotted out on the Essen Hall map that just came out, so give it a check out. Put stars on the things I need to pick up, I put hexagons on the things I want to go check out, and I put chat icons on the things that I want to demo that I can possibly buy, and little pill bottles, I guess, I don't know, I need another shape, for the other things that I want to check out. I then created a walking path that I'm going to adhere to as much as I can. I'm going to print these out. I'm actually going to mark on each one of them anything that I go, woo, I want to see that, because I need to make sure that I get all of the stuff I want out of the way as early as possible so that if I do go over on my packing, I can actually maybe take it out of the box, get a little bit creative, punch it, put everything in a Ziploc bag, and put that in one spot and ship the boxes home. That'll be a lot less cost, or any particular troubleshooting for getting the games I want home. Then I'm also left with 3 more days of pure gaming and checking out new stuff, because this place is massive, girl. I don't know if you're going to be able to take it. Anyways, while you're there, German food is delicious. I was in Berlin, Germany last year. Now I'm going to go to Essen, which honestly actually stands for eating. So who would have known? But you need cash. So make sure you get them euros. Otherwise, you might get stuck being a little bit hungry. The convention center, like I said, is huge. It's actually served by 2 metro stops. So wherever you're staying, you can probably get to the convention center by the underground U-Bahn. U-Bahn means underground train. The Hauptbahnhof means the central station. So that's where the big trains are going to be. A lot of you are probably going to be staying in that particular area. So follow all the gamers. I'll particularly be going to the west station, I believe it is. There's east and west. And that's where Hall 2 begins. And that's where I'll be going in and out and around. If you see me there, find me. I will hopefully have some lovely gamer or ally tags for you, either a button or a ribbon. It doesn't look like they do a lot of name tags like they do at other conventions, so ribbon collecting and button collecting isn't much of a thing there. We'll cover that in another video when I'm heading to PAX in November. Until then, girl, let's go to Germany! You go to Germany, and you go to Germany. And why am I Oprah? Ah, Jesus!